You want to hear the first question?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. This one is very short, but very, 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 very long answer. I hope so from you. How crypto works?
How to explain? Do you remember
Yes,
when
please.
we were young that we that we used to have a glass of let's say it was like plastic glass, and we used to have just a small tiny how do you call the hilo? How do you say that? Well, the small tiny,
Um, nylon.
yeah,
It's
probably.
like a nylon.
And
Yeah,
then someone
a string.
go to one place and the other one go to the other place, to the other side, and just speak
Yes,
to that as a microphone, and the other person can
right.
hear it in the other way, in the other side. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. With a
Well,
glass.
yeah, with the glass.
Remember?
What
With
are you
the
saying,
plastic.
Charlie? Yeah,
Yeah, with the
with the
plastic was
whole
our first telephone. Uh,
as
our
childs.
first, yeah, the first uh, way to create a telephone was with a line. It's a really line, like a nylon line, and you can hear someone like 2 or 3 meters away, and you
Or
can say,
50 or
"Hey,
60.
yeah, who cares?" You can say, "Hey, Charlie, how are you?" And you can hear it. Was our first telephone,
Yeah,
cell
well,
phone.
exactly the same thing happens with the telephone
Okay.
lines, with the
Okay.
internet, and with everything. So, what you if you want to listen what myself and you are talking with those telephones with the line, you just have to go grab another nylon, put it there, and just go away, and you will hear it. That's because of the nylon, the vibration travels from one side to another, and then you can hear it. So if you want to say a secret, you need a way to say the things that the other person doesn't understand. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
So the best way to do it is to use cryptographic. What does that mean? It means to hide the real original message into something that nobody recognizes. Okay.
Okay.
So the first crypto was, I guess it was Leonardo or who used to write his things backwards. So
Leonardo da Vinci.
yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
Leonardo. So you have to
Yeah.
show it in the mirror, and then you can read it because he
Yes.
knew all his ideas, and he didn't want anybody to copy or to do what he was thinking.
Right.
So that's a way of crypto. He was hiding the message, so nobody knew what was he doing. So in
Yeah.
this case, we just change, like when we speak with the F. In Mexico we speak with the F.
Yes.
So
Cafarlofos. Cafarlofos. Right.
yeah. So if you don't understand the language with the F, you won't understand anything. It's like, what are you saying? Why don't you speak Spanish? And you're speaking Spanish. You're just having something that is modifying the real, so you can understand. And if people listens, if they speak with F, they will understand what you're saying.
That's true.
So the
Yeah.
same thing happens in when the SOS signal with the, how do you say, the telegraph, or how was, yeah, that was the
Yeah. The
telegraph, right?
telegraph. Yes. Yeah. And the
And the
telegraph
Morse
was
clave.
very. Yeah. Morse is a point and a line. Point and a line. Point line. Point line line is an A. Something like that. Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And they use also lights in the to a ship to another ship.
yeah,
A Morse
in
they
Morse
use,
code, yeah.
yeah, they use lamps light, and what's the same, closing the light and putting the light, and that's it, and that's a Morse code.
Yeah, that's a kind of cryptographic also, because if you don't know it, you can't describe what they're saying, you know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in this case, when you want to hide something, you can just use simple methods like crypto to just hide the message. And you can use a book, you can use the ABC, you can
Okay.
use numbers, you can use mathematics, you can use many things. And the real crypto started to be used during the Second World War. Why the Second World War? Because
Yeah. With yeah, I understand. With the Germans and the Russians and the United States, they use his codes, his
yeah,
crypto
that's
code.
right. And IBM was the was the company who sold all those typing machines that translated everything into a code for the Germans. And the idea of the friends of the world, the the Occidental world and Russia, they have to decipher, like they have to know what they were saying, even though they
Yeah.
know the words, they know the letters, they couldn't translate it because the message was hidden. So only after 2, 3, or 4 years, they discovered that, and they actually made some examples and some trials to see if it was possible to just um, joke with or if the code was correct. So they tried it and it worked. So they knew that code was correct. So what happened next is the we use the code for the World Wide Web, which is the internet, what we know today as the internet, to hide all the materials. Because actually, we see pictures, we see the image, we see our voice, we can hear our voice and all that stuff. But basically, what is in the line in the internet is just codes, zeros and ones. So
Right.
if you have another computer, you can see what the information is passing through, you know. So you need a code to hide something that translates in both sides at the end. So that's basically what the crypto means. It means that they hide the message. And you know who was the creator of the cryptographic?
No, sir.
No.
I don't know. Really, I don't know.
Okay,
I
there's a
haven't read. I
manifest.
haven't made my homework. I'm sorry.
There's some. It's just because I like it, that those kind of things. So it's not
Right.
necessary. Uh, so there's a manifest that is called Voynich, and
Boing.
we don't know exactly who
Yeah.
is the writer of that manifest, but it seems like everyone is clear that the owner of the manifest, or the person who wrote the manifest, is Roger Bacon. Roger Bacon.
Oh.
And we
Oh.
actually have a beer called Roger Bacon in Dark Lord, so that's why I know all that
Oh.
stuff. And it's
I
because
like bacon.
it's a hard beer to understand. It's the crypto is hard to understand if you don't have the translation for the crypto.
Right. Yeah, I understand that.
So does that
Wow.
answer your question, Charlie? It was very long.
Yes. No, no, no. I knew that it's going to be long because it's not very easy, and also it's not a simple word to understand. And maybe we can tell, no, maybe we can tell our audience that please come back to see us, and if you want to repeat this question, we will do it again, or you can see it forever in our channel. This channel is for you and it's free. You can look for us. Okay. Thank you, Gil.